Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Minions, The Rise of Gru, the sequel to the Minions movie that released in 2015. This movie came out in 2022, and we have Gru, boys. We have Gru, finally! Young Gru, he's great, but he also very much balances out the Minions, which makes this one so much better than the first one. I like the first one, but there were things that I missed, and Gru was the main thing that I missed. But what is the story of this movie? Well, let's go over that first. So basically, the Vicious Six have lost, sadly enough. They lost a member, R.I.P. the boy. So, they need a new member, and that is what Gru wants to become. He wants to become a new member of the Vicious Six, and that's basically the movie without going into spoilers, obviously. And overall, yeah, this movie is actually a lot better. Now, we still have the same main characters from the first movie, but Gru makes it work so much. Also, this movie is actually directed by Kyle Balda. That last name almost was funny if only an E was at the end instead. That would have been hilarious. But anyway, yeah, this movie is great. I loved it when I first saw it. I don't know when that was, but I loved it when I first saw it. Because, like, the thing is that with the first Minions movie, I didn't really like it when I first saw it. But when I saw this movie, which, like I said, I don't know when that was because I don't think that was in the theaters. But anyway, when I saw this movie, maybe it was on telly, I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a huge improvement, and I still do. It is very funny. So then let's get into the cast. Starting off, we have Steve Carell as Miniboss, or Gru, but Miniboss as he's called in this movie. And he is obviously still a kid before, you know, he does the big evil stuff, and then afterwards takes an entirely different turn with his life. And he's great. He is great in this movie. Love him. And then afterwards, obviously, we have Pierre Coffin back as the Minions. And this time, I will I will not misspeak because of the fact that, well, about that, I misspoke in the original review because I kept calling Kevin Stewart, but also I didn't really have time to re-record that stuff because of the way my setup is right now. I am exporting a full-on Let's Play of Pokemon Sun. Right now it's at 28%, but I am basically exporting a full Let's Play of Pokemon Sun, so I have to do my editing on my laptop, and I'm trying to kind of do as little as possible on my PC so that the actual, you know, exporting can happen uninterrupted. That's what I'm trying to do. So that's why I wasn't able to re-record it. But yes, we have Kevin, Stewart, and Bob back. But we also have a new fair face in our midst. That being Otto. I didn't know my uncle was in this movie, but hey, you know what? I guess before his death, he still was able to fill in a movie. But yes, Otto, who talks way too much. And that is really the kind of the gimmick with him. And Pierre is great as well. Then afterwards, we obviously have the Vicious Six. Starting off with the member that, you know, sad things happen to. We have Alan Arkin as Wild Knuckles, the leader of the Vicious Six. Then afterwards, we have Tamar G.P. Henson as Bell Bottom, the disco-themed master of thieves. Then afterwards, we have Jean-Claude Van Damme as Jean-Claude, like a claw, who is a member of the Vicious Six with a gigantic lobster arm. Then afterwards, we have Dolph Lundgren. Oh, I definitely mispronounced that one. But anyway, Dolph as Vengeance, a member of the Vicious Six who is a roller skater. By the way, I'm reading this straight off the wiki, okay? I'm reading these descriptions straight off the wiki. And after that, we have Danny Trejo as Stronghold, who has a big metal hands. And then finally, of the Vicious Six, we have Lucy Lawless as Nunchuck. And it's actually a nun, which is the pun of that whole thing. And then the last voice actor or actress, I guess, we have Michelle Yeoh as Master Cho, an acupuncturist and kung fu fighter. And that is the cast, and overall everyone does a really good job. By the way, also people were not mentioned. Everyone in this movie does a really good job, and this movie looks really, really good as well. So let's just go into the final verdict so I can get into editing this thing. So my final verdict for Minions, The Rise of Gru is going to be an 8 out of 10. A high 8, that is. Big fan of this movie and would actually recommend it. So let me know what you guys thought about Minions, The Rise of Gru in the comment section down below. And with that being said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I do hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, please like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, turn notifications. Don't forget, check out the Let's Play channel, link in the description and at the end of the video. And also, I understand that in the last review, I was talking about Daredevil Born Again after I uploaded the first review. Turns out there is no Daredevil Born Again because that one should already be finished. So the interruption is definitely going to be Supergirl and also potentially Lanterns, but we'll have to see about that one. But overall, see you guys next time when we get Despicable. Bye!